Making rice. Rice is very important food for more than half of the world peoples. In many ocean countries, rice is eaten at every meal. Many areas of the world have grown rice. Rice is eaten at every meal. Many areas of the world have grown rice for thousands of years. In China, scientists discovered rice fields that were all over 8,000 of years old. That means rice has been a part of China for a very long time. Growing and cooking rice are part of the Chinese cultures. There are about 17,000 kinds of rice, include long, short, grain rice, sweet rice, white rice, brown rice. Rice is low in starch and fat. It is an excellent source of starch. Rice is grown in many countries of the world. It grows fields cause paddies. Some rice needs lots of water to grow. Some rice paddies are flooded with water. Many people saying, "How are you?" But in China, the people greet each other differently. They say, "吃饭没有?" 吃饭没有? It means, "Have you eaten yet a rice yet?" Rice is used in many other Chinese sayings too. If you say, "I lost my rice bowl," it means I lost my job. Throwing a rice bowl on the floor is an act of unseemly anger. The Chinese teach their children that they must eat every grain of rice in the bowl. It is a way of showing the appreciation for farmers who work hard in rice fields. Rice used to make many things in China. Parts of the rice plants are used to make paper and baskets, but the most important product is food. Rice grain is used for making grain wine and vinegar. Rice can be crushed into rice flour. The flour is used to make rice cakes, noodles, and sweet tasty dishes such as chicken fried rice. You are going to learn to make this dish, but you must learn how to make plain rice. It's easy, so let's try. Before you start, wash your hands. Wash your hand before you start. Wash your hand and put on an apron. Cooking is lots of fun, but it's important to be very careful working with sharp knives, hot pans, and hot stove. Always wear oven gloves when you pick up hot pots and pans. Before you cook, it's best to gather what you need. It is also a good idea to clean up as you go along. Be sure to ask an adult to help with the cutting, and always have an adult around when working near a hot stove. To cook rice, you need these tools: a measuring cup, saucepan with a lid, a strainer. You also need these things: 2 cups of long grain rice, 3 cups of water. Now you are ready to prepare the food. Measure 2 cups of rice. Place the rice in the strainer. Rinse well with cold water. Place the clean rice in the pan. Add 3 cups of water. Place the pan on the stove. Bring the water to a boil. Boil until the rice absorbs most of the water. Cover the pan with a lid. Simmer over low heat for 15 minutes. 2 cups of uncooked rice will become 6 cups of fluffy rice. Serve rice that as a basis for great meal. Rice is good at many Chinese dishes. For example, it is good with sweet and sour pork, orange chicken, and beef broccoli. Or you can serve rice with chicks, fish, and chili beans. Now that you can make rice, let's try a popular Chinese dish: chicken fried rice. First, get the tools you need: a cutting board, a sharp knife, 2 small mixing bowls, a fork, a measuring cup and measuring spoons, a large non-stick frying pan or a wok, a spatula, or a large wooden spoon. You will also need the following things: 5 green onions, a large cooked chicken breast, 4 cups of cooked chilled rice, 3 eggs, half cup of frozen peas stock, 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, salt, and pepper to taste. You will need to make a sauce. So get these things: 2 tablespoons of chicken broth, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, a teaspoon of sesame oil, teaspoons of pepper. Now it's time to work. You will need a needle to do the cutting. Chop the green onions on the cutting board. Cut the chicken beef into small strips. In one small bowl, beat the egg with a fork. In the other small bowl, measure what you need for sauce. Then mix those ingredients together. Now it's time to cook. Make sure you have a needle to help around. Heat the vegetables oils in frying pan. Stir fry the eggs until scrambled about a minute. Add the green onions, chicken, and peas. Stir them over a high heat for about 2 minutes. Add the rice sauces and stir for 2 more minutes. Test to see if you need a pinch of salt or pepper. Serve while it's hot. Put it in a large serving bowl or put it on dinner plate. Chicken fried rice makes a tasty meal for your family and friends. Enjoy it often. And when someone asks you to fun meal, you can answer, Chila, yes.